Be sure to subscribe and click on the bell for notifications on future uploads. Hello everyone, Someone Bard here, or you can call me Sully. On July 30th, 2023, Paul Reubens has passed away at the age of 70 to cancer. With having starred in a variety of movies such as Dustin Checks In, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Batman Returns, Matilda, and Flight of the Navigator. But he will forever be remembered and known as his childlike adult character, Pee Wee Herman. A character he created in 1977 when he was part of the comedy troupe The Groundlings, and eventually brought him to stage in The Pee Wee Herman Show, which was filmed as an HBO special, which gave him notoriety into making films and TV shows, such as Pee Wee's Playhouse, which ran on TV from 1986 to 1990, Pee Wee's Christmas Special in 1988, Big Top Pee Wee for Paramount in 1988, and Pee Wee's Big Holiday for Netflix in 2016. Yet with this year being Warner Bros. 100th anniversary, and in honor of his passing, I'm going to review the first Pee Wee Herman movie from Warner Bros., as it's not only my first exposure to him, but it's also the first full-length movie to be directed by Tim Burton, and the first major studio movie to have music by composer Danny Elfman. Released on July 19th, 1985, it's Pee Wee's Big Adventure. Director Tim Burton has made a great debut film for him and for Paul Reubens' Pee Wee Herman with fun characters, a nice story, and good effects when needed. The story follows Pee Wee Herman after having a dream of winning the Tour de France, as he enjoys his simple and carefree life when spending a day with his most beloved and cherished bicycle. But while he's out shopping at an outdoor mall from Mario's Magic Shop to Chuck's Bike-O-Rama, where his friend or possible girlfriend Dottie works at, Pee Wee's bicycle gets stolen, leading him to believe that his rich and jealous rival, Francis Buxton, is the one who stole it, as he wanted Pee Wee's bike more than anything. Yet despite a misunderstanding, in that Francis paid someone to steal Pee Wee's bike for him, only to have it taken away when Pee Wee persists in finding it, and after holding a meeting about his missing bike, Pee Wee seeks help from a fortune teller, Madame Ruby, who tells him that his bike is in the basement of the Alamo. So Pee Wee hits the road to reach Texas to get his bicycle back, while coming across some new friends and foes, including an escaped convict named Mickey, a waitress named Simone who dreams of going to Paris, France, Simone's boyfriend Andy, a hobo named Jack, and the ghost of a trucker named Large Marge. This is a very enjoyable film that has a very neat likability and charm to it, in a quirky but good way, with most of it coming from Pee Wee Herman and his childlike innocence, and of the people he meets, whether they be likable, helpful, caring, or have fun, and none of them, not even his adversaries, come off as too mean. There's plenty of jokes in the film, but not all of them were laugh-out-loud funny to me. In fact, there's only a couple I did laugh at. However, I did smile a whole lot of the time, and giggled on occasion. There's good sets and production designs from Pee Wee's house and breakfast machine to Pee Wee's own bike. And the effects, as little and brief as they are well done. And Large Marge is still a memorable scene as I've grown past its scare factor. Yet when I first saw this film years ago as a kid, on a taped VHS I believe, the Large Marge scene scared me so much that I didn't watch the film again until it came on TV one time, and I had to cover my eyes when it would come up. And I used to think that the large shrunken head, Madame Ruby, and Pee Wee in the dark with his head like glasses were scary scenes in my original viewing of it, but Large Marge took the cake. And I didn't enjoy or watch the film more often until I got it on DVD. Plus I did kind of watch the scene on repeat and in slow motion too. And speaking of Madame Ruby, I found it funny how she tells Pee Wee his bike is at the Alamo, cause I like to think that anyone who visits her ends up going to the Alamo when losing something. I mean, the people visiting the Alamo are just tourists, but I'd be surprised if someone was there because of Madame Ruby, and not just Pee Wee. Danny Elfman's music is one of the most memorable parts of the film, and being as his first film score for a major studio, is a very good one. Especially being his first film with Tim Burton, as they made the most collaborations together with a couple of exceptions. There's plenty of fun and memorable moments, from Pee-wee's tequila dance in the Satan's Helper's bar, to a dream sequence with clowns and doctors working on Pee-wee's bike and Francis as the devil, to a rodeo scene and watching the sun rise in a T-Rex mouth. And all of it concludes with a chase scene at the Warner Brothers studio, Pee-wee rescuing animals in a burning pet shop, and Pee-wee's own story gets a movie made by Warner Brothers as an action thriller type. Yet the chase at Warner Brothers isn't the first time a movie has a climax at the studio, and it's not the last time. But it went through many sound stages that are in production, and each one gets a moment to shine and even get roped into the chase. From a beach movie, to a Christmas movie, to a Godzilla movie, to a Twisted Sister music video, and a Tarzan set. And I was quite enjoying it. And overall, I found this film to be surprisingly good. While I never found myself laughing at it a lot, I really enjoyed it for the quirky yet pretty charming likability and fun it has for the characters, music, story, sets and designs, effects, and moments throughout. It has this fantasy realism like many of Pee-wee's productions, of having things go your way and managing to get out of trouble or finding better routes that get everyone to like you. I found the whole film quite infectious for Pee-wee's mannerisms. It's a great start for most like Tim Burton and Danny Elfman. It's a very good flick for my taste, and it's a lovable first film for Pee-wee Herman's actor and creator, Paul Reubens. 3.5 Bugs Bunnies. And that is it. So thank you for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Facebook or X, and until next time for a new video. And thanks for your time.